Welcome to No Filter News. Today we bring you an in-depth look at the latest developments in Lil Durk's murder-for-hire case and the significant delay that has sent ripples through the music industry and the legal world. His trial, originally slated to begin this year, has been pushed back to October 14th, 2025. Both defense and prosecution teams agreed that reviewing over 230 gigabytes of digital evidence and more than 20,000 pages of documents under the constraints of the Speedy Trial Act would be impossible in a timely manner. We'll break down what led to this postponement, explore the mountain of discovery materials, and examine the strategies that each side is now deploying. Durk Devontae Banks, known professionally as Lil Durk, rose from Chicago's South Side to become one of the most influential voices in modern hip-hop. With multiple platinum albums, high-profile collaborations, and chart-topping singles, he built a loyal fan base that spans generations. Yet in February of 2022, federal authorities announced that he would be charged with conspiracy to commit murder for hire. The indictment alleges an orchestrated plot to carry out a shooting at a Los Angeles gas station that resulted in the death of 20-year-old Xavier Robinson and left intended target rapper Quando Rondo unharmed. Almost immediately, investigators began assembling a vast discovery package. Federal agents collected intercepted cell phone communications, social media messages, and call logs. They secured body-worn camera footage from the Los Angeles Police Department and obtained surveillance video from nearby businesses. Forensic teams compiled ballistics analyses, DNA reports, and crime scene reconstruction data. The result is an unprecedented trove of material. Thousands of video files, audio recordings, metadata logs, and handwritten notes. On paper, the evidence spans more than 20,000 pages, including medical examiner reports, witness interviews, undercover agent summaries, and investigative memoranda. Defense attorneys filed a motion to continue the trial under the Speedy Trial Act, which generally requires a case to proceed within 70 days of indictment unless complexity demands extra time. They argued that adequately reviewing and authenticating every piece of evidence, challenging chain of custody issues, and preparing expert testimony would be impossible on the original schedule. Prosecutors did not oppose the request. In his ruling on the last day of December 2024, the judge granted a continuance to October 14th, 2025, citing the unprecedented volume and complexity of the discovery materials. This extension offers both sides strategic advantages. The defense gains additional months to enlist experts in digital communications, forensic audio analysis, and crime scene reconstruction. They can file motions to suppress evidence obtained through questionable search warrants and probe potential violations of constitutional rights. Prosecutors, meanwhile, use the extra time to secure cooperation agreements with co-defendants. At least one individual arrested alongside Lil Durk is reportedly weighing a plea deal that could yield testimony directly linking Durk to planning sessions and financial transactions allegedly tied to the plot. Beyond the courtroom, this delay carries significant implications for Lil Durk's career. As a top streaming artist with lucrative endorsement deals and planned tour dates, he faces the risk of losing commercial momentum. Sponsors may hesitate to proceed while he remains under federal indictment, and planned album releases or festival appearances could be postponed. Yet many fans view the extension as proof that the legal system is affording him a full opportunity to mount his defense, reinforcing the principle of due process. The broader music community is watching closely. High-profile cases like those of Meek Mill and Kodak Black demonstrated how legal battles can trigger social justice movements, draw public scrutiny to criminal justice reform, and even boost an artist's platform. In Meek Mill's case, an initial harsh sentence sparked widespread outrage that ultimately resulted in his release and advocacy for sweeping changes. If a co-defendant's testimony emerges through a plea agreement, Lil Durk's defense team may counter with evidence of entrapment or challenge the credibility of cooperating witnesses. Looking ahead, several key milestones will shape the next 9 months. Preliminary hearings are expected in spring to resolve outstanding evidentiary disputes, set deadlines for expert disclosures, and finalize witness lists. Motions to suppress evidence or dismiss charges could be argued in late summer. Jury selection will likely begin in early October, with attorneys carefully screening potential jurors for biases related to social media commentary, hip-hop culture, or preconceived notions about the case. Both sides may continue plea negotiations up until the eve of trial, depending on how witness cooperation and evidence review progress. Throughout this extended pretrial phase, No Filter News will provide real-time updates on filings, court appearances, and strategic shifts. We'll speak with legal analysts about forensic technology in modern prosecutions, debate the impact of digital discovery on constitutional protections, and monitor responses from industry peers and fans. Whether you are following this story for its legal intricacies, its cultural significance, or its high-stakes drama, we will break down every development into clear, concise analysis. Thank you for watching this comprehensive update on Lil Durk's murder-for-hire trial postponement. We will continue to track every twist and turn as both sides prepare for what promises to be one of the most closely watched cases in music history. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to No Filter News.